Hello and good morning. Thanks for staying tuned to Fancy Football once more. This is our debut show for the United Way. This is everything United and only United. Like you all know, I'm a United fan, so I have to dedicate this playlist for Manchester United today. And it's no other place to have fun on the United news than Fancy Football and than on the United Way. Good to be here once more, and it's good to talk football and to talk Manchester United. Where do we start from now today this morning? Just if you're a United fan, just kindly like, subscribe, share this video, please. Just like and subscribe, please, on uh, on Fancy Football on the United Way. United Way will be coming to you every day between 9 and 10:30 and 11. Hopefully, we'll keep the pace up. So this is everything United and only just United. We'll be talking about Mazaroui and the Ligt today. And to be frank, the deal is becoming United are having headache on that deal because Bayern are putting an asking price of 70 million euros. I don't know if these players worth 70 million euros, to be frank. But let's see, let's discuss. If you're a United fan, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the deal. And let's talk about the future for United coming up next season as we begin as they play against Manchester City in the Community Shield next week and Fulham the following week on the 16th for the season opener. So this is the United Way on Fancy Football. Let's talk. Okay, guys. Uh, So let's talk United and everything United on the United Way. Okay, Bayern just came out. I think it's just so ridiculous that United are being hell bent because it is all about United. If it's other club now, uh, I think negotiation are a little bit stalled on that area for the deal for the lead and the deal for Mazaroui as well. Negotiation are stalled. If you like I said, if you're a United fan joining us for the first time on this show, please kindly subscribe and like this video. This is the United Way, and we'll be talking about everything United and United alone. The other show is not dead. Please, we'll be live by 11 or by 12 by 12 noon for the other show. So let's keep talking. Let's talk. But on the United Way, it's everything United and United alone. Okay, let's talk about the deal for Mazaroui and the lead. I think it's becoming so much headache for the Manchester United team, the board, that Bayern are holding United to ransom. That's how I see it. I don't feel, I won't feel any hell bent to say it. Bayern Munich are holding Manchester United to ransom. I don't know what you think as a United fan, but 70 million euros for Delete and Masarawi as an asking price, man, is just so a lot. I think 60 million euros should be enough for those two players. I've talked about it, not even on Fancy Football. I've talked about it in different places about this deal, about the deal for these two players. But this thing keeps on happening again, season in season, even with the likes of Dan Ashworth, that is deemed to be one of the most successful guys out there in respect to how deal are being done. Now clubs are holding United to ransom. I don't understand, but this is where we are now. This is where we are. This is where the United are now. I'm just so sorry that it has come to this for Manchester United. That clubs, even the so-called big clubs out there that we used to do business with, we used to give out players for, are holding us to ransom. Look at Delete, look at Masarawi. 70 million euros for those two players. They're about close to 50 million, 60 million or 55 million pounds. So I think something needs to be done. United need to make a statement about it. Yes, United have spent money on Zexis. They spend money on almost 70 million euros on Lene Euro, but it doesn't mean you have to value a player. Look at it very well. But there's still good news. There's still good light at the end of the tunnel for United, because we know that the Mazaroui deal is so close. It's so close that uh, a United fan have to be optimistic about it. They really have to be optimistic. So when we look at when you look at going forward, I think United is in the safe hands. Like I keep on saying, they are in the safe hand. Let's just put aside what happened in the preseason, the losses to Arsenal, the losses to Liverpool. But United, for me, are in the safe hands, and hopefully, the fans will get to smile as the season goes. So let's see what's going to happen with respect to United. So this is where we are with respect to those deals out there. Bayern always asks for 50 million euros. So Bayern have told this. This is according to Fabrizio Romano, directly from the director, the sporting director for Bayern, sporting director Max Eber. So he said from the outset, Bayern has a fixed 50 million euro fee for Matthijs de Ligt. When United approached them, at that time when United approached them, Elbe confirmed the plan. Of course, all parties have to be happy. He told Sky Germany about it. So I don't understand. Let's move forward. He said he went on to talk about Delete and his plan to leave. He said, I will comment on the reason when it is time. On what reason? Maybe I think there's a fallout for Delete, and that is why he wants to leave the club. A fallout is there, potential fallout is there. You have to think about what you decide and how he feels. Okay. And maybe because of the fallout, and I'm suspecting that because of this fallout, now the player wants to leave. There's no way that there's no fallout here. He is still a Bayern player. We always support him. Also via Sky Germany as well. Then also from Fabrizio Romano. Then from Manchester United Twitter account, or Man United Men. That is Man United is a dedicated Twitter account for Man United, for Manchester United Evening News. He said United are very close to agreed deal for Bayern right back Mazaroui. So that deal, like I said, that deal is close. That deal is everly close. So it's left for United to close up that deal very soon. But the deal is closed. So let's see how it goes. Let's see where the whole saga, how the whole saga will end at the end of the day. But it is what it is. United have to hold their own. They have to stand firm in this transfer. United have to stand firm. It's not like before. Club cannot be holding United for ransom. They can't be. So tell me what you think about United and this two deal. Do this player worth 70 million euros? These two players. I can say 50 million pounds or 80 million euros for Mazaroui, but 50 million euros for a player that doesn't want to play for a club. I think it's serious. It's a serious issue. We United need to look at it. 50 million euros for a player that doesn't want to play for Bayern. I think it's a serious issue. And I don't know. Are you confident as a United fan that this deal will see the light of the day with everything that is going on around it? The Mazaroui one, I'm confident because I know Wan-Bissaka is on his way out, either to Inter or to West Ham, depending on what United decide. But Wan-Bissaka is on his way out, whether we like it or not. He is on his way out. He is on his way out, and he has to leave because he has 1 year left in his contract. Some persons out there wants the player to stay, but I think he has to leave. He has to go. That is where his current situation is. I don't know, but with respect to Wan-Bissaka, I think he has been a loyal servant of the club. He has served the club diligently since he arrived from Crystal Palace 4 years ago. Under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he has did his best as a player, good defender. But when you talk about going forward, and that's where the issue is now, it doesn't really give enough going forward. That is why I think with what is really going on now, he has to leave the club. Somebody else have to come in. Somebody that can defend and that can attack. One-on-one, he's good. No defender that is better than Wan-Bissaka one-on-one. But we United also need to need somebody that can also give something on the other end, and that is why I think that deal, that his deal, the club doesn't want to renew his contract. That is one, and he has 1 year left. They don't want to let him go into the last year of his contract as well. So it's important that he has to leave the club. So still lock on United, still lock on fancy football. Like I said, this program, the United Way, is for the United fans that are on fancy football. Is for them. I know every other person that really wants to comment as well. So, but we'll be talking everything United and United. So I don't know. Let's look at let's look at these two players that United wants. Currently now, Euro is injured. We expect that this week that the butcher, Alessandro Martinez, comes back from his holiday. Every player should be back from holidays this week. Start training and preparing ahead of the Community Shield, which is next week Sunday against Manchester City, because City are the league winners. Then we also expect that everything should be up and set. The way we play, the way United should play ahead of next upper week. That's on the 16th opener against Fulham. So we expect everything to be set despite the injury setbacks left, right, center. But we expect that players are ready. Players are all set. The likes of Bruno Fernandes, the likes of Garnacho, Kobomenu are all back in training, and so far so good. So they will not. The tour to United States is over, and everybody will be going back to England to train more, to get set for the Community Shield and for the season opener ahead of next week and next 2 weeks, or the next 2 weeks. So I don't know what you think. Let's keep talking, because we'll not keep talking, because that's football for us. We have to talk about United, everything United, all things United on this show. So let's talk more. So tell me what you think. Like this video, please. Like I keep on saying, as you're here, like the video. Just one like, so far so good. But we'll keep our fingers crossed, because I know the United fans, they will not see. they always have their own. So we're open to questions. So tell me, let me set up a question out there for those that are watching us. Tell me what you think. Do you think the Ligt? Do you think Manchester United? Do you think Manchester United should pay 70 million euros? €70 million for Ligt and Mazaroui. Do you think so? That United should pay 70 million euros for Ligt and Mazaroui? Do you think so? That's a question we all need to answer as United fans. Do you think so? I don't know, but let me know. Let's see. It's a yes or a no. The poll is out there. Let's go there. Let's go and answer. Do you think Manchester United to pay 70 million euros for Ligt and Mazaroui? Do you think Manchester United should pay 70 million euros for Ligt and Mazaroui? So let me know if you're out there. Let's talk. Let's talk on fancy football. Is it a yes or a no? Let's see. Yes or a no? Yes or no? Have you subscribed to fancy football? Have you? So let's see. Okay. Well, that's again. No. The poll is not going. Why? I don't think so. What's going on? So there's something going on the poll segment. Let's see. Okay. Let's go. Let's look at the Q&A. Q&A is not going. So let's see. So hopefully, let's talk. Let's talk. So a lot is happening on the United front. A lot of deals have gone through. So we hope at the end of the day, if the Mazaroui deal is done today, fine and good. As we all know, that deal is closed. Then United move their attention to the Ligt deal. I don't think they should do they should do they want to do the deal combined, and maybe that's why what is bringing headache to United. But if they can take it one at a time, I think they should take it one at a time, and let's see what we have. So we have a question out here from somebody. Okay, somebody say big up Omar Fields. Yeah, thank you so much. Big up to you as well. Thank you as well. So, do you think United can? If you look at United, do you think those two players, both Mazaroui and Ligt, what that amount being asked by Bayern Munich, 70 million euros is the asking price for the two players. 50 million euros for the Ligt, that's no question. They fix that price. 70 million, on the other hand, 20 million euros for Mazaroui. Do you think they worth that amount? The polls are out there. We've asked the question, and let's add the poll to it again. The question with the poll as well. The question is out there, so let's talk. Let's talk. The Fanzy, the football fans will say you guys should pay the money. Like I said, it's not that easy. Negotiation have to go on. I don't think United lack the money to pay. I just also think that the structure of the deal is where the problem is. Bayern wants some maybe the full price up front, and to be frank, both Bayern has done deals this year, and they've not paid full price up front. They've not paid that amount. So let's keep going. So let's keep going, guys. I've seen a lot of people on the show. So kindly like, subscribe to Fancy Football. If you're here for the first time, just like Fancy Football, and let's see where it takes us to. Let's keep talking. Let's keep dialoguing. So what do you think ahead of the new season? What do we think ahead of the new season? Because a lot have to happen for United this new season. A lot have to happen, and just some few bad news last week with injuries to at least two key players, Rasmus Højlund and Lene Euro, ahead of the new season. Bad news, really bad news. But hopefully they'll pull out of it at the end of the day. Rasmus Højlund for 6 weeks and Lene Euro for 3 months, thereabouts. But let's see how it goes. Possibly they might come back on time. I think for Lene Euro, he's okay. Let me go to somewhere, because this show is for United fan TV. 60 million pounds for both players is okay, bro. But if they want the full payment, then I don't support that. But I believe both players for 60 million pounds, yes, is good deal, to be honest. Yes, I also agree with you. 60 million pounds for the two players is okay. Anywhere you go, take it or leave it, is 60 million pounds. United cannot run away from it. 60 million pounds, I just think is good. Maybe 60 million pounds with some add-ons will be okay for the deal to go through. But I don't understand where these guys get their figures from, where these clubs get their figures from. I don't understand. That's something we need to find out, how Bayern gets his figures from in terms of player, in terms of how they put price. Yes, I know they spent this season, but we are where we are. The transfer market is what it is. We know they spend this season, but the transfer market is what it is. So big ups. I want us to talk. We still talk about two players in that defense that are still there, because I feel so disappointed that Lene Euro was injured. And you still have Lisandro Martinez in that defense. Yes, he brings control, he brings calmness, he brings energy, he brings that ability to calm the defense. Then he also brings aggressiveness as well, because you want your defender, your top defender, to be aggressive as well. So let me know. I don't know. Let me know where you think it's gonna be. It's gonna be really really good for United. Lisandro Martinez and who should start in that defense against Manchester City on Sunday, and hopefully, if Ligt comes in, because Ligt is training now with City, Mazaroui is also training with Bayern. Ligt is training with Bayern. If Ligt comes in, do you think Ligt and I don't know, Delete and okay, Delete and Lisandro Martinez will be good pairing in that defense. Let me know what you think as well. So let's keep on sending the questions out. We'll read out your question. So big ups to all those that have joined us on the live show, the Fanzy, the football fan zone. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for following us. Thank you for your comments as well, and others that are watching us live. So let's keep talking. Let's keep talking football. Now we can't stop talking football now. No. We can't stop talking football now. So let's take a poll as well. Who do you think should be the backline pairing? I don't want to see Maguire there. I know all of us know about it. I don't want to see Maguire in that defense. Take it or leave it. As a United fan, I don't want to see. I think Maguire has overstayed his stay in United. I think he should be moved on. Last season, United wanted to move in on. He refused because of the huge wages that he wants. I think this is the last year of his deal. He's going to the last year of his contract, and he should be shipped. He should be shipped out. That's how I see it. He came in under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and I think he should be shipped out of the club instantly, quickly. He doesn't have a place in that club. So let's keep talking, guys. So with respect to where the team is now, with respect to the structure of the club, the readiness of the team, do you think United are ready for the 2024-2025 season? Do you think United are ready for the 2024-2025 season? So let's run a poll quickly in that aspect. Do you think United are ready for the 2024-2025 season? So let's run the poll quickly on that aspect. Let's run the poll. Do you think Manchester United? It's a poll, please. It's a poll. Hopefully. So yes or no, please. So go there and answer. Do you think Manchester United? Please. Ready for the 2024/2025 EPL. Do you think United are ready for the 2024 EPL season? I don't know, but I don't know what you think. But do we think that United are ready for it? So yes or no? With everything that's going on now with the preseason, people say it's a disappointing preseason, but with everything that's going on, do you think that United are ready for the 2024-2025 season? So the polls are out there. Let's go there quickly and answer the questions. Oh, somebody said they are not. So in what sense? Can you explain this? In what sense? So that we know why they are not ready for the season. Really, in what sense? So I just think that United are prime. They are prime. Yes. In short, I love the way the season is going for United, because last season we won virtually all the preseason matches. Virtually all the preseason matches United won. They won those preseason matches last season, and I think for me, it was an eye opener. An eye opener for United. It was really an eye opener that virtually they won all the games last season. Okay, if you want to come into the show live, let me drop the link for you for some persons that want to come into the show and explain. Give each and every one of or if you want to come to the show live, let's see. Let me see if I can get you into the show. Okay. I will get you into the show. So come into the show. We'll just take one at a time for those that want to come into the show. Come into the show and let's see what will happen. I think that for last season they won virtually all their games, and we said they were ready under Erik ten Hag. And at the end of the day, we saw what happened at the beginning of the season. United struggled to keep their players fit. They struggled to keep the team in good shape. They struggled with tactical and technical issues. A lot of things that they struggled with. We didn't really know about all these things. There were a lot of positives for last season during the preseason. But for this, I think I like the way it is going. Lost all their preseason matches. Almost all they've only won 2 out of 5. Only won 2 wins out of 5. So lost the first one against Rangers, won the second one, lost against Liverpool, against Arsenal, lost against I think won against Sociedad, lost against Liverpool. So for me, I think it was a good one. It was a good preseason, a decent preseason to know where the club stand in terms of players. Though they didn't have the presence of Bruno Fernandes, Lisandro Martinez, Garnacho, Kobe Mainu, and I think one other player as well. But I think for the preseason, it's a good preseason, especially for young players that wants to come into the team. They want to show off that they can really do very well for the team. It's a good one for them. So let me see. I have Tier Banks online. So Tier Banks, I have him online. So let's see if we can get him into the show for Tier Banks. Hello, Tier Banks. How are you?
I'm okay. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. This is the United way. So
all right.
This is the United way.
Yeah, I understand. It's always lovely to be here, man. I would like to you, man. But honestly, you were asking a very interesting question, and this is what I have to say about it. The reason why I said man, you are not is because of the fact that we have seen this before, guys. Because I know the new guys that have come into the club, they want the very best for the club. And if there's one thing they've showed to us, they've also shown that they are not going to overspend on players.
Yes,
they are going to spend whatever amount of money they feel or believe a player is actually worth, and of which that is a good thing, no doubt. Now, they've brought in Lenny Euro, and they brought in Zexi as well. And it's a bad news that Lenny Euro is injured. And now you have Lisandro Martinez, whereby, like you were asking, who should start along?
Who should pair Lisandro Martinez in that defense? Yeah.
As it is right now, you have Harry Maguire and Johnny Evans.
Victor Lindelof, Harry Maguire, Johnny Evans.
Okay, yeah, with Lindelof right now. For me, I still believe I don't think any of them will be suitable. But if I would go for anybody, I will go with Johnny Evans will be my number 1. My number 2 will be Lindelof. And the reason why I choose Lindelof ahead of Harry Maguire is I believe Lindelof is a better player than Maguire.
Absolutely. I believe
Lindelof
so. Better defender than Maguire.
He's the only defender that is actually, looking to leave the club. He's ambitious. He wants to leave. Just that Manchester United have not been able to finance a deal with Fenerbahce, because Fenerbahce is the only club coming for what's it called? Lindelof. So the amount of money Lindelof want to pay, it's kind of like disgraceful. £8 million. Come on. I think it's what, around 10. If the lack of Willie can come back and go to Valari for £10 million, then Lindelof should go for at least 10, 12 million pounds. But yet again, Sir Jim Ratcliffe and the Enos are finding it difficult to make a deal happen because of the fact that this guy is called what's the name again? Glazers or Richard Arnold and John Mettle have fucked this club over.
Oh, absolutely.
The likes of Harry Maguire is not leaving the club because of one is earning. because he knows very well that there's no club out there that will be willing to pay him whatever amount of money he's earning at Manchester United. So he is ready with this stupid talk of stay and fight for his shirt. It is disgraceful.
What's he fighting for? What's he fighting for? For how long will he be fighting for his shirt?
That is the problem. He believes he wants to fight for his shirt, but it is very disgraceful whereby you have Harry Maguire who is not ambitious enough to leave the club and go and play somewhere else. Which is why I still believe we might see Ten Hag play Harry Maguire against what's it called? Man City. That is if that deal for Brightwaite is not done yet. But
No,
if
I think Brightwaite, we agree that Brightwaite.
Sorry, I'm talking about Matthijs de Ligt. I want to talk about Matthijs de Ligt and Mazaroui. But I believe if the deal for Mazaroui and Matthijs de Ligt will be able to be concluded before that match, or one of them comes in before that match, I believe Harry Maguire will not start. I believe it's going to be Lisandro Martinez and Luke Shaw. No matter how you want to put it, I believe.
Can you play Lisandro Martinez and Luke Shaw in the back line? I don't think it's possible. Because they are all left-footed. They are all left-footed.
Man, so I know. But one thing is this, man. If there's one thing about Lisandro Martinez is a baller. Yes, if he's able to play as a CDM, he has once played as a CDM at Ajax.
For Ajax.
Then I believe he will be able to do a job at right centre back. Because why I say so is because I believe his experience is more experienced, and I believe he will be able to, organize himself, organize himself, whereby he will not leave himself exposed, or there's a possibility of what's his name? It will be, for me, I think it will be if Mazaroui comes in, it will be Dalot, Mazaroui, Luke Shaw and Lisandro Martinez. If it's not Luke Shaw, it will be Casemiro. For me, I honestly believe so. This is one thing I want United to do. You need to send out strong message to these people. We all see what Chelsea did. We criticize them for what they did, but they were sending out serious message. Like, I know it's not. Everybody would think they are harsh. No, you tell them they are not part of our plan. There's no need of me taking you guys.
I think. Sorry to cut you short. I think what you are saying is what Thiago Motta did recently. If you look at the news he told those players, eight players, that you are not part of the project. Yes, you are not part of the project. I think players should be told like that. But in England, it's not done in that way because players have to be respected a little bit. So what they do is that they froze the player out. So I think what United wants to do is that they will tell you, yes, you are in the club, but they will not tell you you're not part of the project. So what they want to do, if they get the Ligt into the team, you have a fit Lenny Euro. You have let me just put it in that way now. So Lisandro Martinez on the left-hand side. That place is of left-hand side of the defense. That place is sealed, signed, and dusted for him. If he's fit, he plays in that place. Lenny Euro, De Ligt, followed by Lindelof. I'll put Lindelof, then followed by Evans. Evans is just there to put a voice in the dressing room. I don't think he has a really good, but maybe in some matches.
But I still believe Evans is a better player than Harry Maguire. Just Evans is
far better than Harry Maguire. So by the time you push Harry Maguire down the pecking order, then he will start thinking that I'm not playing. No, I need to look for a club. That's the only way.
The reason why
that's the only way you can push him down.
Why I criticize Harry Maguire is that Harry Maguire still has a value. He still has a value.
What value does he? What value does he have?
No, I'm not talking about value at United. I mean a value, a gain for Manchester United can still sell him for like 15-20 million pounds. That was a value.
United broke a deal last season for 30 million pounds.
Yeah,
he refused to go. He refused to go. I don't understand why.
On that case, I don't blame Harry Maguire because one thing is this: you are shipping him out to West Ham. And we all know that West Ham are never going to pay him the same amount of money he was
So who will
earning
pay?
at
Who will
United.
pay that? Let
So
let me say this.
what United was
Let me
supposed
say,
to do is
before he
this.
came to
You have
United, how
seen
much
it.
was he? How much was he being paid?
No, it does not mean. It does not mean because
No,
United
it
have come and
matters.
pay him. No, it does not.
He should look at his
No,
age. You should
no.
look at you should look at
Let
his
me break that
age.
for you. Let me break that for you. You should look at Eddie Hazard. Eddie Hazard, they had with Real Madrid, they sat down, had a round table talk. We are going to terminate the contract and we'll give you this much. The amount of money Real Madrid gave to Eddie Hazard was not what he was supposed to get. If
I
he decided
understand,
to
but
pay him.
Eddie Hazard had issues, had injury issues, and let's
Yeah,
put
I
that.
know. The same
He
thing
had
with
injury
Harry
issues
Maguire.
aside.
That's what I'm saying with Harry Maguire, because I will tell you, West Ham will not pay Harry Maguire 120,000, 130,000, 150,000.
I know.
They will not pay him.
I know.
And what is he on? What is he earning at United? 190,000. So he knows very well that I won't get this money for the next 2 years. Like the way it is right now, he has 1 year contract remaining. That was last year. That was 2 years. What United could have done is this. It's as simple as that. Okay, dude, we will let you go to West Ham for 30 million. We are going to give you £5 million cash. He will leave. I'm telling you, but I will tell you that if this current board we are the one that got that offer for Harry Maguire, they will sell him and pay him off, give him £5 million. It's as simple as that. So now Harry Maguire is here looking at what he's earning, 190, and he knows very well that he will never get 190 anywhere else. He will never see the career finish. He won't. And this is why I said I criticize him because I believe he has a value, on market value. At least they can get 20, 25 million pounds. Let me just say 20 million pounds for him. He knows that. But Johnny Evans, no club will come for him because Johnny Evans, obviously, is 37, going to 30 years. He plays with experience. He can still do something. Like last season, Johnny Evans, in some part of the season, he was Manchester United's best player at the defense line there. So one thing is this, man. With the likes of Man U are trying to be diplomatic here. That's what I see. What they should have done is this, man. Drop him. Drop Harry Maguire, Scott McTominay. Those players you guys want to sell, put them back at Carrington. Take Keats to preseason. Preseason is just preseason. It's not about a trophy. It's preseason. Let them understand that, guys, it's real. We're not leaving the club. Because honestly, it just takes an injury to Lisandro Martinez right now. Let us just put a situation whereby Man U does not get the deal done before the end of August and the season starts. It just takes an injury to Lisandro Martinez for us to see Harry Maguire and maybe Johnny Evans or Lindelof again. Then this is why I said they're not ready for the season. But I still believe the signings of Matthijs de Ligt and Mazaroui. What I said is this: if Bayern Munich are looking to get the money cash, then they are crazy, because if those are things clubs does at the past. If there's something Chelsea have come and find a loophole whereby clubs now are ready to pay more, but not immediately. Like with United, when you ask, people tell you they signed him for 62 million euros. But when you talk about it, how much is his release clause? Initially, his release clause was around, in pounds, it was 38 million pounds. But Man U were ready to pay 42 million and stretch it for 5 years.
Yeah.
That was doable. If the same thing is applicable to Bayern Munich, whereby Bayern Munich can agree, okay, guys, it's fine. Take these guys for 60 million for both players, 60 million pounds, plus add-ons of probably 10 million pounds, which will be 70 million pounds. But you guys will pay the money 5 years, 6 years. I believe Man U will do the deal. And when I say add-ons, the add-ons should not just be like a easy add-ons. It should be like, if we go to Champions League football, yeah, we'll give you guys the add-ons. It looks more realistic. Like
difficult add-ons.
Yeah, difficult add-ons. Don't make it easy. Difficult add-ons.
I agree with you.
That's the thing.
Okay,
but if they're talking about cash, no.
Okay, this is for those that are watching us. Thank you for watching Fancy Football. Thank you for watching the United Way. This is a show for United fans. Just like the video. Keep like. We just have 4 likes now. Just keep liking the video. Like it. Let's have 10 likes for this video today, and let's see where it takes us to. Okay,
guys, please smash like button, guys.
For Banks, finally, I want to ask you before I let you go.
The network okay?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry, yeah. We just have a downtime. Oh, we just have a downtime on the internet. So let's see if it will come back. So I asked this question. I said, do you think okay, the Banks is back. Banks is back. Let's see. So I asked this question. I said, do you think United are ready for the season? And your answer was that you don't think they are ready. So
Mhm,
I believe that every club is ready for the season. Whether you like it or not,
mhm,
you have to kick the first ball of that season. Whether you are ready in terms of player side, whether you're not ready in terms of player side. But
mm,
the only thing is that my only joy, why I'm asking you this question again, my only joy is that you see last season's preseason, United won almost virtually all their matches, and everybody was saying
mhm,
that they are ready. I just like how the preseason went. They won one, they will lose one, they will win one, they will lose one, they will win one, they will lose one. And virtually they came out with how many wins? 3 wins out of six thereabout, out
mhm,
of six, or 2 wins out of six. But it shows that that the team has to look at. I mean, the coach and the club has to look at where their strength is currently now and where their weaknesses is, and that's why you have these preseasons. You
mhm.
need to look at where your strength is, and you need to look at where your weaknesses is. And
Yeah.
if you want to gauge where your strength is as a club like United, you look at the striking department. Yes, some players are out so far so good. No Ganacho, no what's the no, the captain is not there. But you need to look at,
Bruno.
okay. I look at the Arsenal. I look at the Liverpool match. Liverpool only had few chances in that match, and they buried it. It
Mhm,
shows that up front, United have a problem, and they need to fix that problem very soon. Maybe
mhm,
using the likes of Rashford are not firing. The likes of Sancho are not firing. Even the likes of who else again in that up front, they are not firing. So United needs to show up. Then you look at the back, the defense as well. Yes, we know that there are players that are missing in that defense, and when they are back, they will make sure that they will show up that defense. And
yeah.
that's why you see, if you look going into this United shipped in this preseason, United shipping a lot of goals, and it was the same problem last season, and that's why they ended up having a +1 goal deficit at the end of the season. So these are the
Yeah.
problems the club should sit down and look at and say, okay, we have an issue in the defense. How do we show up that issue? We have an issue in the attack. How do we show up that issue? We have a midfield issue, which I don't think
Yeah.
is really a problem they should really look at, because by the time Menu comes back, by the time they can get Ugarte into
No,
the,
no,
because they
no.
still
One
have
thing.
they still have they still have the deal with Paris Saint-Germain pending. Once they finish, they can get Ugarte back, then they can show up that midfield very very well. So what do you think about their
You,
preparedness
you,
with what I've
you know one thing
explained?
one thing we always say is this. We always say game of football is always won in the midfield.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
on the part of the attacking, these guys have not been clinical enough. And this is why I said something about that if Eric Ten Hag is going to do well this season, then he must not force into the fans' throat Rashford, Canacho, Anthony into their
No,
throat.
you don't choose. See, let
Because
me tell you something. It's not the issue of forcing somebody into the fans' throat.
no,
Let's
I
let's take
know,
let's,
I
let's
know.
take it
No,
out
I
for
understand.
managers.
I
For
understand. I
managers, for
understand.
managers. No, no. I see sometimes we as pundits we don't understand how this thing works. For managers, you have players. You cannot keep a 70 somebody you are paying 350 million pounds. If you put him on the bench, if he's
You
fit.
know one thing. I'm
Are you
confused.
getting me
It's
now?
not about
If he's fit,
I'm
if he's
confused.
disciplined, you cannot put him. The reason why
But if
The Sancho issue went the way it went, I think that there was a foreseeable problem with Sancho even before that statement from Eric Ten Hag. There was a foreseeable
hmm,
problem, and yeah, a lot have happened. But
and we will
it has
never
been
know.
swept
We'll
under
never
the.
know.
No, yes, we never knew, but a lot have been swept under the carpet. Let's bygone be bygone. And let's
Hmm.
play
Yeah,
football.
I
But
know. I know.
you cannot sign a player for 70 million euros and just put him, and you say you want to
I know. I know.
the fans have to
That's what I'm
understand that you have to do it what you have to do it exactly
no,
as a
I
coach.
know. I know. But the honest truth is this, man. When you have players, you should be able to read body language. There were times whereby you would expect the likes of Rashford last season should be dropped. He
Yeah,
was still playing
I agree
anyway.
with you.
Even with the body language,
Yeah,
sometimes as a team, what you need is a player that is ready to do it for you, give it his all. You should like
Yeah.
Darwin Nunes. As of last season, I would take Darwin Nunes over Rashford. Yes, Rashford, if he gets a goal, is clinical. Darwin Nunes is not clinical. But
Yeah.
Darwin Nunes' work rate, the way he struggles, fights for ball, you can see that yes, he has something towards it. Sometimes you don't need players to give you a player to give you a you don't need a player that gives you 8 out of 10 in
Yeah.
5 games. I would take a player that give me 6 every day, every match, 6, 7. I would take him over a player that will give you 8, 9
Yeah.
in 2, 3 games out of 5. You understand? So that's why I said, you see, when I said he should not force it, if you see that it is not working, give other
Yeah.
people a try as
The
well.
chance.
Because you cannot have
I agree
players
with
like
you.
Ahmad stay on the bench, Garnacho on the Garnacho is playing, and we see that Garnacho fatigue is in. At some point last season, Kobe Mino had fatigue. We could see that Kobe Mino was not that same Kobe
So
Mino that because
who do you bring
he
in
was
for Kobe Menu?
patron.
That's the problem.
No,
Because
the
he's
problem is this
fatigue.
now. Their problem, Man U first of all need to fall feast in that the midfield first. Because I'm telling you, once you beat United midfield, you beat the defense. Honestly.
Exactly. I agree with you.
The midfield is so open. In that match against Liverpool, Liverpool won 3-0. But yet again, it's the same thing we see last season. I don't know why United, once they conceive a goal, it's like they conceive a goal, everything just stop. They were playing very well the first 30 minutes, or the first 15 minutes. Immediately considered the goal. It's like everything fall apart. The midfield became very open. And people started blaming Casemiro. I said, bro, they dribble people. That the kind of way they will cut you. If you try to stand up immediately, you give yourself injury. So they've dribbled him. He plays the ball. Onana is another crazy person. I don't know what his hand is made of. His hand is made of jelly. That guy, his hand is just so like Onana is another problem as United. Onana. But yet again, I will not look too much.
How is it a problem?
His hand now, that guy wrist. Can you see the way he catches ball?
You don't know. No, that's not
I rate him. I rate Onana very high. Just that sometimes I believe the setup of United sometimes exposes him. There are keepers that are good with their hands, and they are good with their feet and hands. And some they are good with their feet, but their defense will never exposes them. Like the way Ederson is now.
No, let's look at Onana. Let's look at Onana in Inter and Onana in United.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes,
that's what I'm
because
saying.
the Inter defense, the Inter defense that year. Yeah, the Inter defense that year prior to when Onana joined, when they played the Champions League, the Inter defense was superb, and that is why you see, and that is why you see we say
even
a
when
keeper
Onana
is
was
as
called
good.
upon now, when Onana was called upon in that defense, he was saving the ball. But when you have a goalkeeper,
a keeper is as good as his defense, and that's
most of the time,
it. I think
he's catching. One time he went on making a mistake. That's the honest truth. But just like the same thing about Ederson. Ederson does not have anything to do in the game. But when he's called upon, he's making incredible save.
I agree with you.
Inter Milan against Man City, the defense was superb. But there were some occasions whereby some goals where you expect everybody is going in, Onana saved it. But when you have a goalkeeper whereby conceives too many shots,
because why he conceived too many shots is because he doesn't have confidence in the men at this front. But look at the FA Cup. Look at I will blame you for the goal that City scored, but look at the FA Cup final. There was confidence because he had players.
I was not even blaming you for that goal. Which one? I think about second goal, the first goal.
No, the FA Cup final. The FA Cup final. The only goal City scored. The only goal City scored in the FA Cup final. 2-1. It was a 2-1 victory for United.
That one that bounced on his front.
No, I think it was.
One thing people don't know is this, man. I'm a goalkeeper. I played football in South Africa. I'm telling you the honest truth.
Yeah.
One thing people don't understand is this. You see, when the ball comes to you now, when the ball bounces on the ground, as it's coming up again, it's coming with full force.
I agree with you.
Look at the ball. The first one, this guy played. Walker played. Onana saved it. He came straight to him. He saved it. But that one for what's it called? What was called that goal? What it was Doku. Was Doku. It bounced.
What's his name?
It bounced in his front. It bounced. When he came, he bounced. As he comes up, it comes with force. Because now it has
But
touched
you
the
still
ground.
expect him. We
When
still
he put his
expect him to save that. We still expect him to save that goal, no matter how it bounced.
it's not easy. That's
That's.
the problem.
I know
It
it's not
comes
easy,
because
but
but
yeah, Banks, we
you guys
expect
need
him.
to
He's a
work.
top keeper. We expect him to save the goal. But
Yeah,
finally,
you guys need to work on your midfield first. You're
the
attacking.
problem is not even my problem is not even the midfield. To be frank,
It is. It
no,
is
no, no, no.
honestly.
My problem is not the
United
midfield. My problem
cannot
is not
play
the midfield.
silly
And let me
6-1.
tell you my problem. Let me tell you what my problem is now in that game in United. And my problem is the defense itself. The defense is not consistent. You need to have two defenders that will play at least 15 to 20 to 25 matches together to have a stable defense.
That is what I try
No,
to
let me say this. Let me say this.
They are trying to work on it.
United did not play with a consistent defense over the course of last season and even 2 seasons ago. There's no consistent defense. What you need is a consistent defense. Look at Liverpool. They have a consistent defense. Look at Man City. They have a consistent defense. Look at Arsenal. They have Gabriel and what's his name? The French guy, Saliba. Look at the other guys that have played around. They have a consistent defense. You need a consistent defense to at least challenge for something. Then you move to the midfield and ensure that the person sitting should sit and the person attacking should attack. And that is just it. For the midfield, I just think if you add Ugarte to that midfield and one other player to that midfield, maybe somebody cheap for 4 million euros, that you can go out and scout. Because for now, the scouting has not started for United. They just want to ensure that the team is right there for the season, is prepared for the season, and they'll go into the scouting proper to get players and young players for cheap. That's just it. Deals will be done going forward, but not now. Cheap deals will be done going forward. So that's what I think.
For all this to happen, for me, because I believe Fulham wants to pay 20 million for Scott McTominay.
20 million is too small. 20 million is too small. How much did they pay for? Hold on. How much did they pay for Smith?
I understand. I understand.
From the bench.
But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it is affecting United.
It's not affecting United. United can decide to keep him. Hold on. United can decide to keep him for one more season
and get him go.
Let me say it. Fulham paid 35 million pounds for Sweden for a player that did not even kick out. Did not play how many hours last season?
So you'll be willing to lose Scott McTominay for free next season?
He should go. He should go for free.
Doesn't make any sense.
Fulham has tabled a bid of 23 million pounds. Sorry, but United are still holding on. I think a deal will be struck for Scott. For Scott McTominay, a deal will be struck. A deal for around 25 million pounds plus £5 million add-on will be struck very soon for that deal.
Arsenal also are saying they want Eddie Nketiah. They want 50 million pounds for him. And only Marseille was offering 27 million pounds. They rejected it. What did they do? They went to Dortmund. Yusufa Moukoko. They went to Dortmund and got Yusufa Moukoko for on loan. So which was a good day? Which was a bad day? You know you don't want this guy. Let him go. I think
the sticking pain for Eddie Nketiah is the buyback clause. I think that does it. Okay, guys. This is this is Tier Banks. He also has a YouTube channel, the Fanzy, the Football Fan Zone. Please always go there, like his video, and ensure that and ensure that you follow him on his. So for those that are watching us now, please kindly subscribe, like. We are short of this thing. Kindly subscribe, like this video on Fancy Football, and let's see, like the video. We just have 4 likes, and we expect you guys to give us like 10 likes today. Like 10 likes today.
Guys, please, it helps with the algorithm. We give you give you guys best content, man. Come on. It helps with the algorithm. The likes, you don't pay for it. Subscription, don't pay for it.
You don't pay for it. You don't pay for subscription, please. Just go.
And if you're not watching live, guys, when you come across the channel, if you're not watching live, also please endeavor to also like the page as well, because it helps with the algorithm. It makes it come to your own page. It makes it
it's just like
you don't find it hard for you to see all my views or the Fancy Football, because you are subscribing, you are also giving it a like. It makes it stay on your page. Whereby once you go to YouTube, you see all my views there. So please,
thank you.
Give me a like, man.
Yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching Fancy Football. Thank you to your banks for being part of the show today. I always love your company when you come online to join us.
So sure, my G. Anytime.
Hopefully, we'll see you
Yeah, sure.
pretty soon. We'll see you pretty soon on the football fan zone, hopefully, and the other guys as
Yeah,
well.
sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. All right, bye. I'll see you
Bye.
later.
Yeah. Okay, guys, that was Tia Banks and a good analysis on where United are and how United are preparing for the season. Thank you so much, guys, for being part of the show today. I think we have to run away from here because we have the next show by 12 noon for the transfer talk. We are ready for that. So join us on the transfer talk by 12 noon, and we'll come again with an exciting edition tomorrow on the United Way. Everything United and all United. Thank you for watching.